I believe that there is something up there, but I just
Right.
don't know anymore.
Gotcha. But think about that,
I
right?
believe that there's a God though, but I
Okay,
just
good.
don't know anymore. But I was raised a Catholic.
I got you.
Yeah.
At least
But I still want my son to believe in
it's
God.
yours. But it's really
This
cool.
is for my son actually. His dad has started making more time to teach him
Okay,
about
good.
the religion.
Nice.
And he's now interested, and now he's saying he's not Catholic no more, he's Muslim. But
Good.
like, you know, to convert to Muslim, you have to do things. You
Yeah.
can't just say you're Muslim. So this will be the first start, won't it?
Yeah,
Educate
so your son hears the Quran for him, that's great.
Yeah.
But just for yourself, you do believe there's one God, right? A greater power that created us.
I
That,
believe that there's a God.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I just
Well,
don't know
that's-
if it's the God that I was raised to believe in.
right. In the Catholic religion, for example, where you were raised, they believe there's a Trinity, right? That God is three, right?
Yeah,
But
mother.
that doesn't really make sense, right? I mean, if the mother is being worshipped and the Holy Ghost is being worshipped, who did Jesus worship? Did he worship himself? Right?
Exactly, it's a bit debatable, isn't it?
doesn't
That's
make
why
sense.
it's
That's
you,
why
you question every religion though. For me, I question
Excellent.
every religion.
You should. In Islam, we believe there's one creator. He's not a man, he's not a woman, doesn't have wife, doesn't have kids. He's above all that, right?
Yeah.
He is the one that's always been there, would always be there. He didn't just make us, he created everything. He doesn't kill his son if he wants to forgive mankind. He forgives. He's that merciful. Does
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
Okay,
It
good.
does.
I mean, I'm open to anybody questioning, but it's always good to think through things, right? Now that God created us, we didn't come by ourselves. I mean, we're way complicated. How eyes and ears, more complicated than any computer, all of that, right? But then God would give us some kind of guidance, right? Like if you buy a phone, it comes with some instructions, right? If you buy a laptop, it comes with a little booklet, what to do, what not to do, hazards and all that, right?
Yeah.
So it only makes sense that a great intelligent creator would design something so complex as you, so perfect in balance, liver, kidney, heart, function, amazing, right? But then he would give us some kind of instructions like, okay, don't kill, don't steal, don't drink, don't
You
do
would
this,
think, yeah.
right? Makes sense. And that instructions, I'm sure you would agree, would be in the sense of prophets that would come. They were from humans, so they could engage with us, and they would bring that message, like Moses, Abraham, Jesus, Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. Their message was the same: worship one God. Don't worship idols. Idols didn't make you,
Yeah.
right? Don't kill each other. Don't rape. Don't steal. Live a good life. Live healthy, right? That makes sense. But what happens is people come and change it up.
Yeah,
Right?
their interpretation of it.
Exactly.
Of course, that's why
So-
there's so many different religions now.
So if you look at Jesus, he would put his forehead on the ground and pray, right? But Christians today, they pray to Jesus instead of praying to the God that Jesus prayed to,
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, isn't it?
right? Wouldn't it make sense to worship the God that Jesus worshipped, right?
Wasn't Jesus man though?
Of course he
Yeah,
was.
exactly. So how can you worship? Anyways, we're not going to get into
I
this 'cause
agree.
it's cold
No,
and
no.
everything.
But that's great.
why I don't practice my religion so much. I'd rather not.
But you have the Muslim belief already.
But
You just said Jesus was a man.
My son's dad was Muslim, and I was with him for 13 years.
Wow.
So obviously, I learned a little bit about his culture.
Yeah.
We learned about each other.
Forget his culture.
No, but he's Muslim.
But
so
your
he's talking
belief
about-
is there's one God.
I believe that there's
Jesus
something,
was a
yeah.
man,
Yes, of
right?
course.
He
was
brought a
in
message. He was a
flesh.
good man
Yes.
who came to guide people towards the one God.
Yes.
You're Muslim.
No, I'm not Muslim.
Yeah, you are.
But
That's
I
the
believe,
Muslim
I
belief.
believe in something.
Okay, so you believe in one God.
I believe that there is a God.
And
yes.
you believe Jesus, Muhammad, Abraham were not gods, they were
They're
prophets.
prophets, yeah, they were brought, yes. Yeah.
You are Muslim.
No, because the Bible.
How are you not?
The Bible and Islam, we believe in similar things.
No.
Similar.
The Bible doesn't say that Jesus was as what you're
He
saying.
was the Son of God, but he was still
right?
flesh, yeah? That's
Okay,
he was
so
flesh.
now let's take it back as Son of God.
Yes.
Do you mean literally like God had,
No, that's what they say in the Bible.
but that's
But he
wrong,
came
right?
down onto earth with blood and a heart and
right,
everything.
but the Bible calls many people sons. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean they're physical kids of God,
No.
right?
But you know, if we go into the Bible, it actually contradicts everything. It
Yes.
contradicts itself.
You're right.
Of
You're
course.
Muslim.
No, I'm not.
You're Muslim.
I believe in
Look.
something.
If you say the Bible contradicts, you don't believe Jesus is God. You believe he was a man. He believed he was a prophet. You're Muslim.
You're funny.
No, I'm serious. Okay, what's the difference between your belief and a
good
Muslim
friend,
belief?
My good friend, who I was with yesterday, she said you can't just be Muslim. You have to do these 5 things.
Oh, no, okay, look.
Something